Yo, what's up guys? I just want to set a quick little reminder about our friends over at DXZ TAS. They're having a sale on their bore scopes, as you saw in the last video. If we didn't have the DXZ TAS bore scope though, it would have been a complete nightmare and so much more work because we would have had to pull the pipes off just to inspect, but the bore scope here really did the trick. I definitely recommend you guys head in the link in the description. They're running a sale on these right now. Having a bore scope on hand is definitely the move, so make sure you guys go check them out, link in the description. How you doing? Derek, good to meet you.
Luis.
You ready to see it?
Yeah.
You excited? I got her all ready for you, bro.
What party does not have the PPF? I saw that you posted a
So, PPF, the full hood's completely covered, the fenders are completely covered, the full front bumper, all the grills, the pillars, all the way, you can see it right here, that line. So the pillars, halfway up the doors, you can look down there, and same with the rear quarter panel. But yeah, you can see PPF down here. They try to follow the body line so it seems seamless. Take a look around, man, see what you think, and if you have any questions, let me know. If you want to start it up quietly, you'll hit accessory mode, so the car just cuts on, and then the top button here will shut the valves, and then so that's shut. So it works really well for how loud it is. Another one in here for you, and then I also put the rear seat delete hardware, and this is your lug nut key right there. Really nice idle to it.
Sounds good, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
You like it? You gonna take it?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna go to the bank, get all this stuff going for Apex, and yeah, new home, North Carolina, right? North Carolina. This is it, guys. We're gonna go get all this stuff finalized, do all the back end stuff now, and when we get back, we'll send him on his way with Apex. What's the plans for the car? What you want to do with it?
Yeah, not sure yet. So maybe short term, some wheels, maybe, and stripes. And maybe
You were talking welds, right? You want to put welds on there?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe some RTRs or welds. I still don't know. And maybe change pulley to make it more power.
And you just actually bought another S550 last weekend.
Yeah.
That's your daily, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I have another daily. It's a 16. So this is gonna be the weekend car.
That's the weekend race car right there. Yeah, it's a done deal, boys. Chapter is over officially today. Apex, been such a great ride with this thing. We've accomplished everything I've wanted to do with it. It's hit Tail of the Dragon, it's went 9 seconds, it's served as a daily, and it was my first car I ever purchased brand new off the lot. So this thing has some history with me, but passing it on over to him now. He's gonna enjoy it, and if you guys are in North Carolina, you might see this car rolling around. Anyway, man, thank you so much.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Drive safe. You guys know what time it is now, though. We gotta find that GT350 and we have to secure that. So I'm actually gonna head to my bank today and we're gonna see if we can make that happen. But it's been a fun ride. Y'all say goodbyes to Apex. She's out of here. Do not get arrested, bro.
No.
I'm not driving to go get your ass.
Okay.
He has a lead foot. He has the itch. Look at him. He ripped on it a little bit today and he was like, yeah, it's fast. Do not go to jail.
No.
No. 5W50, next time you do an oil change. Rest is good to go. That's it.
Thank you.
All right,
See
man.
you guys.
Yep,
Take care.
have a good
Good
one.
to see you. Safe travels.
She is gone, boys. Apex. he might go to jail. Can't lie, man, it's never easy. They're just cars at the end of the day. They are essentially tools and just a piece of metal, but to go from the frickin' 2 valve and be in a position to where I'm able to do something like that and to see it go, my little creation, it does kind of hurt. It kind of sucks in a sense, but you know, bigger and better things coming. It's official. I got cash in hand now. GT350's next on my sights, and you guys know, like, that's been a car that I've really wanted for quite some time. So unfortunately, just can't keep everything. But I think it was a good call because having the ZR1, having Blucifer, and a GT350 is going to be pretty insane, I think. That was the good call. So I need some food. I'm stressed out. And I also got to talk to my bank today to see if we can get this rolling on this 350 I found. They're going to be like, you're crazy. But I know, I'm well aware. We're going to waste no time with this whole Shelby situation. I'm actually going to go to my bank now, talk to my loan officer, and see what we can get going. I plan on putting like 20 down. It's a little more than what I wanted, and this vehicle that I found is a little more than I wanted to spend, but I think in the long run, it will definitely be worth it. We're going to hop inside of my new daily driver. Yes, you heard that correct. I have the Mazda now. This is on my new daily. If you happen to check out last night's Baron vids, Romina got an insane upgrade. So I highly recommend going to check out what she got. But the Mazda is now mine, and it feels so good to have a nice little daily that isn't loud, isn't bad on gas, nice AC. It does need some tint though. You know me, I hate a freaking car that has barely any tint. So we need this thing blasted, but nonetheless, it feels so good. So freaking good. Anywho though, guys, if you haven't dropped a like up on this video, drop a like up on the video, man. We're one step closer to this dream Shelby build. And, you know, it starts with the videos, man. Without the videos and y'all's support, none of this would be possible. All right, guys, welcome back to the video. It's a few days later. We obviously said goodbye to the S650 Mustang. My journey with the 2024 has officially come to an end. It is now living life in North Carolina. I'm pretty sure after that, I told you guys I was going to the bank to figure out all the stuff with the Shelby that I have my eyes on, which we have to talk about. But first, I have my buddy Steve here with S&S Auto Outfitters. He is throwing some tint on inside of the garage on Romina's new daily. If you guys happen to catch last night's Baron vids right here on the screen, then you obviously know Romina got a savage upgrade on her daily, and your boy now has the Mazda as a daily, which is a huge plus, believe it or not, because I mean, I sold my daily. And yeah, Blucifer, not really dailyable. I mean, I could. The ZR1, I kind of already do. Big Blue, absolutely not. That thing is a freaking hog on gas. But now having the Mazda is absolutely amazing. So I'm pretty stoked on that. We're gonna discuss where I'm at with everything here in a second, but let's go see what Steve's up to. Hello. What in the hell are you doing? I'm pretty sure that's illegal there, bud. Just mentioned it, the Baron vids, but yeah, DBP squad, this is Romina's new daily. 2025 GLC 300. White on white. Steven here working his magic. If you guys need some tint in Richmond area, S&S Auto Outfitters. You saw his truck. What do you think of this thing? It's pretty pimp, isn't it? It's nice, right? Interior, I know, she's loving it. She's loving it. But yeah, just pick this thing up. You can watch that whole video. Ben actually sold it to us, which was funny. So we decided to kind of keep it a little tamed. We went 20% all around because these things do come with a factory glass that's like tinted already. And you know, Romina, she doesn't want blacked out, which I mean is pretty dark, but this is the rear regardless. We're more worried about the front. I mean, I told Steve, you know me, like I love, especially a white car, I love blacked out windows, but at the end of the day, it is a daily. She's gonna be driving this in the rain at night. Although the headlights are insanely good on these things, it does make sense. And Steve was like recommending, just go 50. And I kind of remembered we did 50 on Big Blue. And it's plenty dark, especially when all the doors are shut and windows are up. It dims down the brightness just enough, but without completely thrashing your visibility. And the cool thing is you can still see like the white on white action through the windshield with the seats. So I think 50 is gonna be the money. And then we went 20 all around. He just has to do fronts and then these windows. He did these little ones back here, that one, and the rear there. So this thing is looking freaking good. Anywho, guys, we're gonna let Steve do his thing, finish up Romina's car. We have to talk about exactly where we stand with this whole entire Shelby thing. Now, I do want to say, as you saw in this video, after I sold the car, I got my cash. I went to the bank, I talked to my loan officer. I've been dealing with her for the last like 5-6 years. I have a really, really good relationship with my credit union. So we ended up sitting down, told her what the deal was. She already knew, she knows what the hell I do. So I told her, this is the car I'm looking at. It's a 2019 Shelby GT350, 5,000 miles. Here's the VIN, bang, 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 punched everything in. She was like, oh yeah, I mean, this thing, you know, I told her the price I was getting it for, and she said this thing's worth about $3,000 to $4,000 more from a bank's perspective, so you know it's a good buy when they tell you that. Here's where they dropped a load of dump on me. With it being a 2019, I wasn't aware that my credit union, since it's a smaller branch, it's just like in this vicinity area, not many branches of it. The problem is now though, is since it's a 2019, it is 6 years old. Their policy is if it's over 5 years, then the rate changes and the term changes, which changes everything, because I planned on putting $20,000 down. This vehicle is $65,000, which means I would finance 45. Fine, done that before, but now that the rate has changed, even with amazing credit, the payment's a lot more than I expected. And if I want it to get to a comfortable area, you know, I would have to put even more money down. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm gonna be straight up honest with y'all. Like, I want this car really bad, but at the same time, I understand business goes up, down, and I know when those winter months hit, I've been in that position before of having overhead to cover, and it's cold, there's snow, there ain't shit going on, and I'm just kind of like, I'm freaking the fuck out for real, because I really want this car. I want this car so bad. I want to bring this 350 in particular to the channel, but at the same time, like, logical Derek is thinking and using my brain for once, and it, like, I kind of have this gut feeling that it might just be out of my budget, because honestly, I set a budget, and my budget was $55K, because with 20,000 cash down, that's only a $35,000 payment. And let's not forget, I'm keeping the freaking ZR1, dude. That was the whole plan. I want to have a 350 and a ZR1, best of both worlds. And maybe with this car, I'm just biting off a little more than I'm willing to chew. And I don't know, maybe that's okay. But I'll tell you right now, the 350 freaking market is drier than shit. There is nothing for sale. And I mean, I don't care. I will fly to Oregon. I will fly. I won't buy a car out of Texas. No offense, Texas guys, but I know how you guys get down with your cars. I won't buy a car out of Texas. But I will fly anywhere and go pick up a car and road trip at home. I actually prefer that. I enjoy that. And the content prints itself doing that. But there's just nothing for freaking sale, man. And I remember going into this Shelby hunt, my main goal was to find a Gen 1 Shelby, because Gen 1s have the best colors, and just so happened to find one that has had the Gen 2 replacement from Ford under warranty, because they are out there and you instantly save $10,000, $12,000, $13,000 off the price of a Gen 2 1920 Shelby. And it's essentially the same exact car. Transmission's fine. If it has a Gen 2 motor and a Gen 1, it's the same freaking car. The only thing that is different is probably the sync system in some of the years, I'd imagine, which I don't really care. As long as I have Apple Play and Bluetooth, that's all I really care about in that car. Some of the colors are different, but the Gen 2 motor is pretty much everything. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it right now. I'm approved, I'm good to go. I could pull the trigger on this car, but I'm backpedaling a little bit, because for one, I haven't given it time. It's been the same freaking week I sold the car, and I'm already trying to buy one. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong, but I do know, like, the deal that the guy's giving me. He's a subscriber. Shout out Andre, I appreciate it. Yeah, he's been watching for like 8 years. Actually, I freaking FaceTimed him in a video 9 years ago. He like picked a random person to FaceTime, and it was him. But he's giving me a hell of a deal on the car, and it's not even for sale. He's just willing to sell it to me because he wants to see it on the channel. But you know, he can only do so much, because I know he knows what that car's worth. And I just don't know if I want to spend that kind of money. I don't know if I want to get myself in that kind of hole. I was thinking, you know, $55,000, $20,000 down, $35,000 payment. That's smooth sailing right there, with a ZR1 payment as well. I definitely don't want to stretch myself too much, but this car, 5,000 miles, Gen 2 Recaro, the color I want, it's like, I don't know. That's where we're at with it though, guys. I'm actually heading to Florida tomorrow for a week. I'm just gonna take it all in, figure it out, kind of weigh my options, but I am officially putting it out there right now. If you have a Gen 1 Shelby GT350 track pack, it has to have Recaros and it has to have a track pack. For the love of God, guys, you gotta stop sending me links to 350s without the frickin' Recaros, dude. It has to have Recaros. The comfort seats, don't even send it to me. Hate to be like that. It has to have the Recaros though. I appreciate y'all trying to help, but holy hell, the amount of links I've clicked on from you guys sending that are frickin' comfort seats, technology packages, and some Gen 1s that aren't even the track package. It has to be track, has to have Recaros, and it would be very, very, very preferred if there is a Ford replacement motor Gen 2 in the Gen 1 body. That's what I'm really going for, due to being able to save some money on that. Now there is a second option. Option number 2 though is gonna involve you guys, okay? Because I could just say, frick it, I'm gonna get my Kona Blue, I'm gonna get my Grabber Blue, or Deep Impact Blue Gen 1 with a Gen 1 motor and just risk it for the biscuit. But if that motor goes, I'm literally gonna need y'all to buy 2,000 Tough Towels in 1 month, okay? Because we're gonna need to replace it. I'm gonna have to get a therapist, because on top of a Gen 1 motor in my tweakness where I won't stop worrying about it, and a frickin' LS9 motor, I don't know if you know this, but this is a $20,000 long block. The Voodoo is like a $20,000 long block. And if I'm risking both of those, then I'm gonna be in shambles. I'm gonna need a therapist, 100%. So that is option number 2. I just go off the deep end and you know, not buy into the Gen 1, Gen 2 hype as much. I know it's all about how the car was worn in. I know that for a fact. A lot of people would fire it up, kind of like a 5.0. 5.0 you could fire up, let it sit for freaking 10 seconds, jump in it and drive. That's how they were built. They were built to be driven like that. The Shelbys, they have a warm-up and heat cycle period type deal that you definitely want to follow, because they're forged internals and stuff, and that's where people go wrong. They fire them up, jump in them instantly, and they start gagging on them and shit, and it's essentially what happens. That's kind of how the problems come. But yeah, we could jump into a Gen 1. They have the cooler colors, hate to say it, and I have found some really, really sick Grabber Blue Gen 1s, Recaro cars with white stripes for 52, 53. It's just that freaking Gen 1 motor, man. I tweak out over shit like that, and again, it might not be as crazy as it is, because I got a couple buddies that have one. Ears specifically, this dude is making like 900 wheel on his Gen 1, racing it every weekend, and not a single issue. Thing is just straight mobbing. So I don't know, we have some options, boys. I don't think I'm gonna rush this though. I'm gonna take my time on it. So if you don't see a 350 within the next day, just understand where I'm coming from. I feel like that's kind of normal though, right? You don't have to buy a car within, I don't know. Definitely gonna be working on it though. I have cash in hand. I have an approval for 60 days. I'm good to go. I just gotta find the right car, and I gotta find something that makes sense for my pockets. Your boy ain't rich, trying to do this shit, you know, smart. And yeah, that's where we're at with it. So let me know what you think, and be on the hunt. If you guys watching have a 350 and you've considered selling it, let me know. Gen 2 preferred, but unfortunately, I think I'm gonna run into an issue where all Gen 2s with Recaros are gonna be 60 plus. If you have a 30,000, 40,000 mile Gen 2 though with Recaros, cool color, let me know. I don't mind miles. You know me. Hey, I'd be driving a 70,000 mile, no, 60,000 mile ZR1. I don't care. I'm gonna let y'all go on that one though. Make sure you guys head to toughtowel.com, go snag them. I think we have 80 left before another restock is on the way. We flew through 500 towels in 3 weeks. That is insane. So if you've been thinking about getting one, now is literally your last chance this month and going into next month. So go to toughtowel.com, go snag a towel. If you have a GT350 that you're looking to part ways with and it fits my criteria, email me, DerekBrandProductions@gmail.com. I'll fly to you, I'll road trip it, don't really care. But other than that, guys, I will catch you probably not Monday. I'm going to Florida. I'll be posting on the Baron vids though. I definitely will be posting on that channel while I'm in Florida. We're gonna drive my stepbrother's super stock and probably do a little bit of car things here and there. So go subscribe to Baron Vids, go watch last night's video on Baron Vids, and we'll keep you guys updated, man. Y'all take care, have a good one, peace.